How do you do? Operation Fatherhood here for hopefully the first of many live streams on my YouTube channel, and also trying to do more live streams on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So please check those out. Thank you for those who have subscribed to this channel. Thank you for those who have liked different videos and content. Thank you for those who are sharing. And I do hope that more and more of you all will subscribe. More and more of you will like. More and more of you all will share. Because again, my desire for this channel and for Operation Fatherhood in general is to continue to build for my fellow fathers everywhere and for the next generation. So, I don't want to, be on here long. The thing about it is, I was just thinking to myself, how I've actually, talked about the definition of insanity on my channel a few times, because I am a teacher. And so a part of being a teacher is trying to remind my students that, hey, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, which is, my father taught me when I was growing up as the definition of insanity: doing the same thing twice and expecting different results. And I say this because tomorrow in my district, the teachers have already gone back. We had a couple of days of trainings and preparing for this spring semester or term, and our pre-planning. And so tomorrow we'll be having our students come back. And of course, students are always funny because it is almost as if, not all of them, but too many, almost have this thing where they, forget what we worked on, what we were building towards in the fall terms, right? They come back and we have to like go back over. Not all teachers do this. I don't plan on doing a lot of it, but it's almost as if we have to go back over certain classroom rules, right? Certain what I would call positive learning environment etiquette, which would mean that you're coming in with a positive attitude in the classroom, even whether you like me or not, whether you like the subject or not. I teach language arts, and the thing I try to remind students is that you don't have to like the teacher, you don't have to like the class in order to be successful in it, right? But if you had been getting in trouble before in the previous terms, and if you had not been successful in getting good grades or staying out of trouble in those previous terms, you should want to do something different in order to make sure that you are successful in the upcoming terms. You don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again and thinking that, and that's for those students who care, but thinking that things will be different this time around, or maybe the teacher won't care as much, or I'm just going to do what I want to do type of thing, right? Because ultimately it's going to harm you and hurt you more than help you. And so, I was noticing, I was looking back over my rosters and noticing that there are some students that had been out, and they weren't just out of my classroom, they were out of school, and we won't go in depth, but it was behavior issues. And they, are going to be coming back. And, I didn't have any anxiety over it, but I kept thinking to myself, oh my goodness, like, how's this going to go? Because, they've had, issues in previous months, and that is why they were removed from my classroom and from school. So looking, forward to seeing how that's going to go tomorrow. Monday is the first day of the week, so of course, on that first day especially, they, want to act brand new to things. So it's going to be interesting. But also, I want to do more of these live streams because again, this channel was also for the reason why, partially why I started, was for young people, my children, especially students, but also for my fellow fathers out there. And I wanted to, I hope, at some point to be able to, I hope this year to be able to build a podcast really dedicated to fathers and fatherhood specifically. And hopefully being a blessing to fathers, and hopefully, being able to build a network, for fathers to help build each other up. So again, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing, thank you for leaving comments. Please continue to do so. Please continue to share. If for those who have recently subscribed, I really, really appreciate you joining me. And let's continue to get on these live streams. I love to be able to chat and interact with my audience and see what you think. So please continue to think. Please continue to grow. Peace.